Hi, welcome back to Master Recaps. Today I will show you a horror comedy film from 2016 titled Fear, Incorporated. Joe's story: Foster is an unemployed man who tends to troll for days because he has a rich wife. Most of his life is spent pranking his friends and watching his personal favorite horror movie. Joe is an avid follower of horror films that there is no movie he doesn't know and no movie that scares him anymore. Until one day, Joe receives a business card from a stranger who advises him to call Fear, Incorporated, an organization that will make his fears come true, in which Joe took the matter home and thought about it, during which his friends Ben and Ashley came to visit. Again, let's call Fear, Incorporated, okay? Well, the idea was brushed off completely because everyone saw it as a terrible thing to let someone else mess up on. Their daily lives are at their worst. They may also be misusing our personal data. That night, as everyone had gone to bed, Joe, who couldn't help himself and wanted a new challenge in his life, decided to call Fear, Incorporated without telling anyone others no. First, the next morning, Joe is threatened by a stranger who tries to break into his house and threatens to burn his house down. By night, the four of them are shocked that they have made the news. It's already on TV about a mass murder that takes place where all the victims are themselves. Joe then confessed to everyone that he had called Fear, Incorporated, and this could only be part of the game, like the movie The Game with Michael Douglas, which was all just fictional. The one who broke in the morning, he still played Jack Torrance in the movie The Shining as well, which Joe knows because he has seen all of these movies. Everyone don't have to be afraid, we will pass this game for sure. From the outside of the house, when he ran out to see Bill, his neighbor had been using a black-robed extract to kill like a serial killer in the movie Scream. Everyone agreed that Joe called to cancel the project with Fear, Incorporated because he didn't want it to happen anymore, but Joe chose to decline and led everyone to run away from home instead to play along. The waters of the game go until Ashley is attacked by another masked killer in the same scene as in the movie Friday the 13th. All are chased and cornered, and Joe is knocked unconscious. Upon regaining consciousness, Joe finds himself trapped in a sealed room with Ben held in the middle of the room. With some device on his head, a video inside the room was played with a chorus of Joe thinking he guessed it right, in which the video replied to Joe that you must have thought today was a real game, so enjoy it now, Lindsay. Your girlfriend has been captured by us and she will be raped and killed if you can't get out of this room. Ben, your friend is the one holding the key and the hint is the light in his right hand. Good luck. As soon as the video ends and the countdown begins, Joe tries to ask Ben if this is a real game because I need it. His right hand had to be cut off to get the key, but Ben was gagged, so he could only blink. Joe decided to cut off his friend's right arm in order to find the key hidden in the hint, but he couldn't find it, and the hint was all a lie because the real key was sewn into Ben's belly. With no choice left, Joe uses Ben's guts knife to find the key in order to save his girlfriend Lindsay. Fearful Joe now realizes that the whole thing is real, that he broke the rules of Fear, Incorporated by calling the police and killing one of the company's employees to protect his girlfriend's life. But then an unexpected turn of events happened when his girlfriend Lindsay suddenly woke up from an unconscious state, and Ben and Ashley stepped out of the room. All of this was a plan by Fear, Incorporated to make Joe feel extremely scared. They all teamed up and called Fear, Inc. before Joe even called to make this little boy. Growing up and knowing how to sacrifice, respect others and love others more than yourself, all they did was just wanting Joe to learn more about life, but what they never expected was that Joe had killed a man from Fear, Incorporated, which made the story escalate. They decided to hide the man's body in a private estate, where Lindsay discovered important information that these people had been stalking their story for months when Joe had just called him. It was just yesterday that this was a plan to keep them trapped for some purpose. Soon the two were found by the people of Fear, Incorporated, and were immediately attacked. You know, Joe, the man you killed has a job to do, have kids and a wife to take care of. You kill him and we'll keep this quiet. Joe then said that the whole incident was an accident and you guys were playing so big. Where are you saying you are a big fan of horror movies, Joe? Why can't you tell which one is real or which one is just a game? Today you kill my friend, I'll kill your wife and we'll recover. Then Lindsay was instantly blown away in front of Joe's eyes. Desperate Joe set out for help at a bar, where he met Lindsay, who was already waiting for him in the bar. She wasn't dead and was proud of her. Her boyfriend is trying to do everything possible to resolve the dire situation that arises. Joe succeeded. He was terrified to the extreme and grew together. The entire team of Fear, Incorporated stepped inside the bar with Ben and Ashley, who were behind the entire situation. Joe's best friend knows everything that Joe thinks and makes this game look as real as possible. Joe has received a big thank you from everyone in the team for making this game a great ending and the boss of Fear, Incorporated. So it's announced that it's time to end the movie. How would a horror movie be complete without a twist at the end? And everyone took action to kill Joe, Lindsay, Ben and Ashley, all to their deaths. That's the end of the movie. Subscribe for more video like this, turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.